All right, so welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP holders. You guys can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about XRP. This right here is by far one of the biggest news in such a long time. The highly anticipated, lawsuit announcement, that was on a lot of people's radar. We have officially heard, from Brad Gerlinghouse himself just 40 minutes back that, Ripple lawsuit is officially over. You can see, CEO Brad Gerlinghouse declares victory after SEC officially drops a lawsuit. This case has ended, it's over, and this video has obviously been put out by Brad Gerlinghouse himself. So now, it's all starting to align. Right now, before we even discuss the price, you need to understand how big of a deal this is. After a long battle of 5 years plus, this lawsuit is over. And again, under the Trump administration, this is something that, we were looking forward to. And of course, if you've been keeping track of all the other, crypto company lawsuits, you were starting to see all of them being dropped one by one. And this right here is historical moment right now. This announcement is still quite fresh. And I think as more and more people start finding out about this, you do see XRP, making its way towards the upside, in my opinion. And I think, this might have started a little bit of excitement within the crypto space today. It's such a coincidence because today is the FOMC meeting. And let's say you do see a rate cut, right? Let's say we do end up seeing a rate cut. I expect, the broader market to go up. You can see this for yourself. The entire market right now compared to last night is up. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to discuss XRP. Today is a very, very exciting day. To all the people that have been accumulating XRP over the last few years. I've been covering XRP for such a long time. If you go look at the 2019, 2020 levels, you guys can see, it has been a long journey for the XRP community, but I cannot be more happy for you guys. You guys don't understand the magnitude of this, and I think this will change the entire game for XRP. And I'm going to kind of elaborate a little bit more as to what I mean. But XRP up 11% right now, with the price currently sitting at $2.50, up 9% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at $147.1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $6.7 billion. So pretty much since last night, the volume itself has doubled, literally more than doubled, and that should obviously tell you why. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. Look at what's happening with the dominance index. Dominance wicked down to 60.9%. So dominance is going down. Bitcoin, made its way up to $84,235. Of course, the 85K range is to be looking out for, as I've stated to you guys in several videos of mine. If we're able to break out of that range, I do expect you might see 87, 88K being retested. And of course, if we do see that rate cut, maybe we get back into the 23.6, which again would be amazing to see. But that's not what everyone is here for. We're here to see the price of XRP, and here we have it. We were literally sitting at $2.30 yesterday, and since then the price has gone up 13.5%. We retested the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, where you can clearly see got rejected. But I think we're going to fill this wick. I think we are going to go back into the 23.6 in the next few hours to come. We're going to close above that range, and I think it's pretty much fireworks after that. But as I started to tell you at the beginning of the video, it's all starting to align now, because if you've been following my channel, I've been telling you XRP's price has been holding much better against the broader market. And we know, if you follow my channel every single day, over the course of the last, I would say, month and a half, we've been seeing major amounts of volatility within the crypto space. Despite that fact, you did still not see the price of XRP retesting the February 3rd wick, which again, majority of the coins actually ended up going lower then. So that explains it. Maybe, we did see insiders, it's starting to make sense. Maybe the insiders did know something that we did not. And here we have it. It's such a historical day. You don't want to underestimate the magnitude of this specific win right here. If you are part of the XRP holders, despite all these turbulence moments that you have been through, give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. And I do believe that the fireworks are very near. And as more and more people start finding out, I think the next update that we make, we are going to be in the 23.6. So let's hope that you do see our rate cut today. If that does happen, I think that would be an amazing push towards the upside for the broader market. And I think XRP is going to thrive regardless. And maybe now you do see the lawsuits. I'm sorry, not the lawsuit, the ETFs that you've been hearing. Maybe those start getting approved. This was the moment to be looking out for, and has happened. Very, very big congrats to, of course, the Ripple team, Brad Gerlinghouse. Amazing stuff. Let me know down below what you guys think. We'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.